Hello, and welcome back to another episode of GeoGuessr. I know it's been a while. I said I would do episodes regularly. I tried to record an episode right after our last episode, and I got tilted, and I quit after 2 games. You can see our elo dropped quite a bit. The Weekend series is not for me. I knew that. I said during the last video I didn't want to play in the Weekend series. I tried to push through for the content, for the Pog tent, and there was no Pog tent to be found. Only sadness. I played 2 games against the same guy. He beat my ass. And I wasn't tilted because he beat me. He was way better than me. You know, my hat's off to him. He had like 1200 elo or something. He was a god. I was mad because I was playing like poop. Way worse than I normally play. And I was frustrating myself, making a bunch of silly mistakes. Plus I think I forgot to guess. Or I didn't forget to guess, but I ran out of time and didn't guess on one of them, which only added gasoline to the fire of my rage. And I was like, you know what? We'll just wait until it's not the Weekend series. And then I just was busy during the early parts of the week, so now it's almost the weekend again, so I don't know how many episodes we're going to get recorded here, but I would like to get at least 3 episodes recorded so I can put out content throughout the weekend without actually having to play the Weekend series. So, let's dive right in. And hopefully the music volume is okay. I had it playing in my lost episode. Starting off with a 427, we've swung in the other direction, opponent-wise here. Yeah, like I said in my last video, well, we're in Kenya. I see a snorkel. That's one thing I don't forget. Let's just play it safe and go between Nairobi and Mombasa. In my last video, I talked about how I don't have my headphones. I still don't have my headphones, and so I can't play audio while I'm recording because otherwise it would come out of my speakers and echo through my microphone. The one time I always want to guess north of Nairobi, and it's always south. And then the one time I guess south, it's north. Anyway, so I played the music. I did a quick, like, 5-second test. I think we're either in the UK or the Netherlands, thinking probably... I don't know, these dash lines don't seem very UK to me. Yeah, it's not. So... I'm just gonna play it safe and go around here. I can't see a highway number or anything like that. But I can't tell if it's taken me so long to get this one thought out of my head. I apologize. I can't hear the audio, so if the levels of my voice compared to the music are slightly off, I apologize. Hopefully you'll let me know, and I can adjust for the next recording batch. But like I said, I'm probably going to record 2 or 3 episodes right now. So I will listen to this episode before I start the next episode, so if it's horrendously off, I should notice it. But as long as it sounds kind of okay to me, we're probably just going to stick with what I've got right now. This is... I want to say South America. Where's the sun? Sun is to the north somewhere. It's pretty unambiguous. So we're in the south. We could be in Africa, we could be in Australia, but we're not in Australia because we have yellow lines on the side of the road. I want to say yellow side, white middle is South Africa, or Southern Africa. It doesn't have to specifically be South Africa. Let me go back to the beginning. I want to get a better look at this car. I associate this kind of van with South America more, but this, you can see the red, yellow, green, that's like African colors. I think we might be in Africa. And if that's the case, this doesn't really look like South Africa to me. I'm gonna go Botswana, but I'm not gonna go too far because I'm a coward. It was that Eswatini or, no, that's just South Africa. Okay, well, we still beat them. Where did they guess? They guessed Zimbabwe? Or they guessed some country that's not part of, or that doesn't have coverage from Google Maps. At least not on this set of maps that GeoGuessr uses for the duels. But you know, their elo is significantly lower than mine. So I can't be rude. That looks Dutch to me, but it's hard to say specifically. Let's get a look at this sign. Maybe that'll clear some things up. Yeah, I guess it could be Danish. Surprisingly, before I started playing GeoGuessr, I wouldn't have thought, and I kind of still don't think, that Dutch and Danish are all that similar. I know they're both, like, technically Germanic, I guess. But I feel like Dutch to me is pretty distinct from German. So I would have thought that it would also be pretty distinct from Danish. But I get them mixed up more often than I would like. It doesn't help that even though the Netherlands and the UK are supposed to be the only European countries with yellow license plates, I see yellow license plates in Denmark. I've seen it multiple times. So it wasn't just a one-off random thing. So I don't know if that's Dutch people taking advantage of their EU passport and just driving to Denmark, or like certain kinds of vehicles in Denmark have yellow license plates, but a strange combination of things make it more confusing for me than it should be. Ooh. So the license plates look North American. Like this, I think this is Canada, probably. Because where's the sun? Oh, wait. Are we in New Zealand or Australia? That's the only thing I could think of. Okay, we were in Australia. I almost went Australia, but that was a healing round. It didn't really matter anyway. But the license plate looked short and fat. Maybe it was just so blurry that I was interpreting it wrong. But as far as I know, Australia and New Zealand have long European-style license plates. This looks Dutch again, and I see a yellow license plate. So yeah, I'm going De Netherlands. I'll go to Utrecht. This is probably downtown Amsterdam, I don't know. I don't think this is downtown Amsterdam. It looks a little bit not urban enough. See, that's Denmark! Why are these two countries should not be similar? But something in my brain crosses them. I would have thought, I guess maybe because Germany just doesn't show up that often, but I would have expected to get the Netherlands and Germany mixed up 1,000 times as often as I got Netherlands and Denmark mixed up, and I never get the Netherlands and Germany mixed up. But again, that might just be because I learned a trick from Ludwig and Geo Rainbolt, and I already forgot it. It's about Jordan and the UAE, and I think it's that Jordan has a black Google car and the UAE has a white Google car. It might have been the other way around, but I'm pretty sure that was what it was. Okay, thank God. I mean, this man can't catch a break, or a brick, maybe, I don't know. But he's guessing Iraq, again, and not a country that shows up. So, you've got some stuff to learn. Yellow license plate, again, but this is not Europe. So I'm thinking well, we're in the north, assuming the sun is not lying to me. And I don't think Australia uses yellow license plates anyway, so where could this be in the Caribbean, perhaps? Maybe even, like, Colombia? Or maybe Southeast Asia. Yeah, this could be... Israel! Wait, Israel uses yellow license plate, don't they? Yeah, I think this is Israel. I mean, no other language looks like that. It has to be Hebrew, but it also doesn't really look like Hebrew to me. I think maybe this X-looking letter is throwing me off. Usually Hebrew is a lot more distinctive, but for some reason I'm a little perplexed, but that's the only country it could possibly be. I always forget Israel with the yellow license plate. I mean, it's not in the EU, so it's my yellow license plate rule generally only applies to Europe. And also, Hebrew is so distinct that you don't need to know anything else about Israel, because it's the only country in the world where you're going to see Hebrew, and Hebrew is very easy to identify. I would say it's up there with Korean in terms of anyone can figure it out after seeing it one time. It doesn't look like any other. Is this the same guy? It's the same background. His elo is lower, but that makes sense because we just beat him, so I think this might be the same guy. In which case, I apologize. I don't like that the game matches you up against... I mean, it is... I'm recording very late, and I assume obviously this is live, but I don't know if they try to match you with someone like in your country if they can. So if they are, there's probably not as nearly as many Americans to choose from as there normally would be. I think we're in like Indonesia or something. That language was a bit strange. What is happening? Yeah, I mean, it has to be. Right? The sun isn't really helpful. It looks like it's setting. I think this has to be... Wait, is this Romania? But Romania's not in the EU, are they? What else could this be? I'm gonna go Romania. I almost said Romania at the beginning. That would have been really bad if it was Turkish. Okay, that crossed my mind too, but is Turkey in the EU? I don't think so. I know they're in NATO, but I don't think they're in the EU, and I thought I saw an EU license plate. Alright, well we've got Blurry Desert. That's not something I'm familiar with, to be honest with you. I don't know that I've ever seen the desert blurred here. Sun is distinctly to the north. I think if I had to guess right now, I would go South Africa. This could easily be Australia, though. And I don't really know how to tell a difference when we're not on a paved road. I rely on the road lines to differentiate the two. The fact that there's so much blurring is terrifying, because Australia and South Africa don't blur a lot. But it's only round 2 or 3, I think. I think it's just round 2. So I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna try to play it safe and go... That's what I was afraid of. It briefly crossed my mind that this could be South America, but again, I've never seen any of those 3 areas blurred. So I had nothing. I should have known it wasn't Southern Africa, because it was too... I think this means Czech? Or something? Somewhere around there? But yeah, it looked too arid and dry to be Southern Africa. Southern Africa has dry areas, but like that was just, there was like nothing. So, you know, I talk about the oh god. At least I finally got some points on him. It would be very embarrassing to lose to this man after we've obliterated him in the last round, but that happened to us in reverse in our first episode, so... Anyway, I talk about this area, this triangle of dryness, whatever you want to call it, this magic zone, all the time. It's like the driest place that I know of that shows up, other than possibly like Mongolia or Kyrgyzstan or something. So, the dryness probably should have told me that that's where we were. Rancho Bella Vista. Yellow line, Rancho, both make me think South America. Bella Vista is obviously Spanish, but I know that there are places, at least in the U.S., all over called Bella Vista. Obviously, there's a lot of Spanish influence in the U.S., so that kind of makes sense. The sun looks like it's to the north, but it's really hard to tell because it's super cloudy. But the sun is obviously not here and is here. So I think we're somewhere in South America. Yellow road line, I don't know. It looks somewhat temperate. I'm gonna go around here because I don't have much time. It was Mexico. So the sun was clearly not to the north. Or I guess... Yeah, no, I don't know. But it was cloudy, so it was hard to tell. He didn't get me by much, because he wasn't very close either. But he is consistently beating me here. This is a healing round. He's doing the smart thing and not giving me time. Petrovec. I should know that, but I don't. I only went Serbia because there was English also, in addition to Cyrillic. So North Macedonia makes sense. You knew it wasn't going to be Russia or Ukraine or Bulgaria, because they almost never have English outside of like major cities, and even then it's pretty rare, at least in my GeoGuessr experience. I think this is Kenya. because I've been fooled by this little baby snorkel before. I didn't think it counted as a snorkel, and it did. So I'm just gonna go in Nairobi here. I got quite a bit of healing out of that. I wasn't in the right country, but I was still pretty close. He went back up to full health, but he didn't have much to go. So I would say that round was a solid dub for us. It got us back like, oh my god, we were 1 mile away. He wasn't super far away, unfortunately, but hopefully that put some fear in his heart. He's like, man, I can't shake this guy. Talk to me, Goose. Oh my god. If you haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, you should see it. I mean, at this point, this I'm telling you this like a month late. I'm sure I know I talked about it in the Daily Games video. I don't think I ever really talked about it in GeoGuessr because it's not really the place for it. But it kind of is like, it's just me rambling, especially when I'm not streaming, so I can kind of just talk about whatever I want. It's fucking awesome. I'm sure you've heard if you keep up with movies. It's one of the best like blockbuster action movies in years. Rigani. I do not recognize that. Is that... This doesn't look like an Italian highway. Please. It could be like Albania. I would like to get back to the other side, please? Please. That is Greek. Wait a minute. What? North Macedonia uses Greek, don't they? So Rigani sounds Albanian to me, because Albanian is like kind of like weird Italian. But the Greek, they don't speak Greek, they speak Albanian. They don't use the Greek alphabet. They use the Latin alphabet. So I'm like, do I just go in Greece? Or do I... North Macedonia uses Cyrillic. So I think I have to go in Greece, because I don't think any other country uses the Greek alphabet, at least not so extensively that it would be on their highway signs. I'm just gonna go. But we're past the healing round. The damage multiplier is in effect. So it's important to be relatively accurate here, and I am not being that. Hopefully he's lost, and he was very lost. That's kind of embarrassing that he's dead. I feel bad because he was playing really well. It's hard not to sound patronizing. Like you know, I was just talking earlier about how I rage quit because I was losing. That's not why I rage quit, but it could be interpreted that way. So I don't want to be like, oh, chin up, my guy, you'll get there one day. But compared to the first game we played against him, he was playing remarkably better. That looks Cyrillic. And I think... actually, no. I was going to say I think I see the EU tag, but I actually don't think I see it. Let me get a look at some more cars. Still no. I mean, I don't know why it should be pretty easy to see, but... Yeah, I don't think so. I'm thinking Ukraine or Russia here. And then in that case, you know, you might as well just close your eyes and click. Because there's no way I'm learning anything. .mk? What is MK? Is that Mongolia? Is that... Moldova doesn't come up. Is that Macedonia? I'm gonna bet that's Macedonia. Yes. That looks like Korean, but there's also English, but this is... Wait. I was just talking about how distinct Korean is. Hold on. Am I losing my mind? That's not Korean. That is Mandarin. Actually, it might be Japanese, but it's not Korean. That's for damn sure. Japanese or Mandarin, Japanese or Mandarin, Japanese or Mandarin. I've gotten this wrong so many times recently. This looks Japanese. I associate Japanese with simpler characters. These look Mandarin to me because they're very complicated. But I know they both have both. There's so much English. I think we might be like in Hong Kong. I've said it 100 times. I never guess Hong Kong. It could just be Singapore. Why didn't I guess Singapore? It's it's Taiwan. Why is there so much English? I've never seen that much English in Taiwan. I guess that was Taipei. I don't know that I've ever actually been in Taipei on GeoGuessr. Usually you're in one of the other huge cities in Taiwan. So maybe Taipei has more English because it has more like international business or something. That would make sense to my ignorant mind. Very European looking. Solid white lines. Actually, there was a car back here, wasn't there? I would like to see your license plate, my sirs. Or madams. Wait. Your license plates look kind of short and fat. Are we in the Forbidden Land? Down under? I think we might be. The sun is seemingly to the north. Yeah. I think we're in God's country. This is gonna be, if I'm wrong, and thank God he picked almost the same spot. I was gonna say, if I'm wrong and he's right, that's gonna be catastrophic. But we were both wrong. He still took 1 point off me though. We are in Kenya. I'm gonna go south of Nairobi again, just because more often than not, that's where you are. It was freaking Nairobi. I mean, it was outside of it, but basically Nairobi. So he gets a cool 500 from me for dumb luck. I mean, probably not really dumb luck, but that's how it seems to me. I never can figure out where to go unless you're obviously in Nairobi or Mombasa. I could not read that. Mrozna. That to me sounds like Hungarian or Croatian. I don't really know why. The roofs look extremely Croatian. In fact, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think we're in Croatia, brother. These Croatian roofs. And there's a Z. I associate Z with Croatia, but I associate OWA with Poland. Please no Poland. God damn it. Well, thankfully it was a healing round. But still, that's embarrassing. As soon as I saw that OWA, I was like, oh god. I've made a mistake. And now that I'm thinking about it, Mrozna does sound incredibly Polish. I don't know why I thought it was Croatian or Hungarian. But the roofs, I will say the roofs did not look Polish. I do not associate those kind of roofs with Poland at all. This is hell. Sun is not helpful at all, of course. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I don't know, man. I haven't even seen a language. I think I saw a little sign here, please. Don't play games with me, son. That looks Cyrillic? Yeah, that looks extremely Cyrillic. If not Greek. No, that's... I think that's Cyrillic. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Cyrillic. It's very blurry, it's hard to tell. So, I guess I would guess like Bulgaria or something right now, because we're like in the middle of nowhere. Do I see... No, I don't see an EU tag, so actually I think I would guess... Russia, out of just desperation. I'm gonna do it. This is stupid when I'm on the back foot and I don't even for sure know what area we're in, but I don't think I'm getting anything from this place. Yeah. That would be why, but that 1.5 times damage, I'm coming for your ass. This sign will probably tell me all I need to know. Well, it tells me that we are in Portugal. So yeah, it did tell me all I need to know. We've been in Portugal so much recently. In our last video, I think we were there like 3 times, and we've been here once tonight. Hopefully he guesses Brazil. Please guess Brazil. Please guess Brazil. Guess Brazil. Guess Brazil. Guess. Is he gonna guess? He has 2 seconds. You MF. Alright, I still beat you though. But we still... I mean, it's not like I'm running on empty. I still have 4,000 points, but at this point, once you get to round 8, 9, 10, 4,000 points doesn't mean a whole lot. Kind of getting like some Israel vibes here, but this could also easily be Chile or Jordan. Wait, what color's the car? Oh god, I can't see the car. Does that mean it's Tunisia? I wonder if that's what that means. Yeah, Fushana sounds Tunisian AF because it sounds French. I'm gonna go right here. It's usually Sfax or Tunis, but I always get it wrong anyway. I'm just gonna split the middle. I don't see Fushana anywhere. He was 900 yards away? Are you? Oh my god, it's right there. Alright, whatever. At least we've got the country right. So now, okay, that actually... most of the time with Tunisia, Jordan, and the UAE, I could figure it out, but every now and then I would get it wrong. So now I know. Jordan has a black Google car, the UAE has a white Google car, and in Tunisia, you can't see the Google car. That I should instantly recognize that language, and I don't. I want to say it's either German, excuse me, or like Norwegian, Swedish, something like that. The A with the circle over it, I think, is a Scandinavian thing. Yeah, this is not German, that's for sure. .se. I'm just gonna go right outside of Stockholm. I've learned my lesson, which means we're gonna be in Uppsala or whatever it's called up here. Yup, what did I tell you? Oh my god, eat shit. Alright, whatever. I'm dead, right? Yeah. Oh my god, don't take me under 700 for minus 20 for that? Are you for real? Wait, this is our last one. We're playing against Lord Coca-Cola himself. Have mercy, please. I feel like we didn't really play that one that badly. You know, we were in Tunisia, we were in Sweden. We both put New Zealand when it was Chile. What were some other... I already forgot the guesses I lost on. Didn't I open on North Macedonia? So I beat him on the first guess. I think that was that game, or was that the game before that? Alright, this is horrible. This is hell. Oh, but that tells me all I need to know, baby. I've actually been here. We are right there. Book it. Less than 10 yards away. Just keep zooming in. You'll see me standing right there. Alright. 483 miles in Brazil might as well be 10 yards for me. Unless we're in Sao Paulo or Rio, I never know where the hell we are. So, I always just guess around, like in the triangle, but from that like is encircled by. I don't even know the words I'm using. Basically, if you draw a triangle from Brasilia to Sao Paulo to Rio, back to Brasilia, I always go inside that triangle. What on earth is this? What? That's not a language. I think that's like Danish or something. Wait, yellow license plate. Looks like Danish. That means we must be in the Netherlands. I can't read that, but it looks like bullshit, so we're in the Netherlands. You just gotta trust me. We are a little bit rural, so I maybe shouldn't have guessed that close to Amsterdam, especially in Midrecht, but it's a small country, we'll live. And he guessed over by Berlin, Coca-Cola embracing their bad word roots. I don't want to say it, I don't know how the YouTube algorithm feels. I mean, my channel's not big enough anyway, but, you know, during World War II, Coca-Cola was... Bro, we're back. We're living in Portugal today. Let's go south. Alright, we both went Lisbon at least. Yeah, Coca-Cola, you know, I mean, this is a common bit of trivia. It's repeated all the time, but Fanta was literally invented by the Coca-Cola company so they could operate in Nazi Germany during World War II without, like, the West getting mad. So they were just like, oh look, it's not Coke, it's Fanta, it's completely different, it's a different company. So we're allowed to sell soda to Nazis, because it's not us, it's Fanta, even though we own Fanta. English... .au, I'm 90% sure that says .au, but it's so blurry, or so cloudy, that it makes me hesitant to guess Australia. But I think we're for sure in Australia, yeah. I'm always a coward and go halfway between Melbourne and Sydney. I'm gonna go outside Sydney, which means we're in Darwin or Newcastle. Or Brisbane. Or worst of all, Melbourne. I don't think we're in Perth. I'm quite confident of that. Okay, yeah, we were in Melbourne. Of course. Could have been Adelaide as well. Wasn't going to be Alice Springs, I can tell you that much. Wasn't going to be Newcastle. We've got the European dotted line. Nice summer's rain. I don't know if it's summer. I don't know if you can tell that by looking. I'm sure like someone who knows more about weather could. Was that a green license plate? I don't want to go back and confirm. I just want to pretend that I saw a green license plate. Okay, I was gonna say that looks Scandinavian, then I saw the .no. Alright, this guy guesses major cities. Although, to be fair, he did not guess Sydney. He guessed, like, halfway between Sydney and Canberra, which is kind of weird. But, alright, I'm getting huge northern Chile, southern Peru vibes here. Give me Spanish. I think that was Spanish. Let me look at this. Yeah. This is where we break his back over our knees. No, my brother. They will expect to find one of us in the wreckage. I'm sure that sounded awful. First of all, I started it without even putting my hands over my face, which is a recipe for disaster, and also my Bane impression is out of practice. Southern Argentina, that is a rare one indeed. It's hard to, I don't really know how to differentiate that, because it comes up so rarely I don't even really have to think about it. But there's not as many, like, usually the trees are what clues me into Argentina. Are you for real right now? Are you just... That's not an EU license plate. Alright, well. He must have seen a language. I did not see a language. I should have turned around. That's really bad. This guy does not know what he's doing. And now he's probably about to beat me. That has to be Thai, right? But it could be Lao, and it could be Khmer. The city is huge. I see Thai flags. I'm sure he's gonna guess Bangkok, based on his history. He just guesses large cities, but he did not guess Bangkok. He guessed Phnom Penh. I'm still, you know, I have to be perfect. I can't lose a single round or I'm dead. This looks like Southeast Asia again. Hampi Traffic Police Station. What on earth? Oh, wait. Does that say Kampuchea? That's like what people in Cambodia call Cambodia, right? But I don't think that's what that says. You know, I could eliminate him here, but if he beats me, he's pretty much guaranteed to eliminate me. And there's no, I can't, it won't let me go forward. I'm not going to get any more information. Unless... Please. Tell me, like, give me like a map with a pin on it that says like you are right here, bro. You've got to get up these stairs faster. Oh, my keyboard's not working. Why? That's usually my go-to when it goes so slow like this. We're clicking one stair at a time. I don't think there's even going to be any information up here. We're going through all kinds of portals to hell. All right. I'm doing it. Oh, whoa! India? What? Since when does India appear on... What did he guess? He guessed the Philippines. What the... Since when does India appear on Duels? I've never seen India on Duels. Alright, this is like the most British, Scottish, Welsh, Irish thing I've ever seen. It could also be New Zealand. And the sun is incredibly unhelpful. This is bad. This is probably the last round. Unless we're both really close or really far away. I really, really want to guess New Zealand. But I don't think I can. Hold on. Yeah, these signs look British. Yeah, this looks really old. I think this might be Ireland. Since I don't have sound, I can't hear the bell when he guesses, so I have to make sure. Hold on. Yellow license plates. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. That doesn't mean we're gonna win, but it means I know the country at least. Now the question is this England or Scotland? I know some of you smart asses are gonna be like, I thought you just said you knew the country. Okay, the United Kingdom is a country. Yeah, technically England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland are also countries, but they can fuck off forever. They're not countries. They're countries within a country. I don't know. This has to... I hate it. The problem is if I guess Scotland, I feel like he's very likely to guess England. But it... Fuck it. I'm tired. This video's already gone too long. We're at 37 minutes. He beat me. It was the Isle of Man. I actually considered that because a lot of times when I think I'm dead, right? Yeah. A lot of times when I think it's Scotland, it winds up being the Isle of Man or the Faroe Islands. Once again, the ELO gain and loss in GeoGuessr is absolute bullshit. I lost 20 ELO in back-to-back games that were super close that went like double-digit rounds. He had 1,200 health left. Why am I losing 20 ELO? Oh my god, this game is so stupid. If you're enjoying the GeoGuessr content, please leave a like and subscribe. Share, comment. Let me know I'm not wasting my time making these videos. Because otherwise I'm very likely to stop. I've already stopped the daily game series. I had to basically put a metaphorical gun to my head to convince myself to record this video. So, yeah, you better enjoy it while it lasts.